Hey guys, this is John with Buzz and Bee Apiaries, and today we're going to install a package in this observation. It's actually an aquarium. It's going to be an observation hive, but you can see up in here I've got some frames with some strips of foundation for them to start on, and basically it's right here at my front window of my house. It's going to go to a tube that runs out of my window. So the next thing to do is get the queen out of the cage and put her in here so that the bees will start to follow her scent and climb up in here and start a hive. So here we go. Hey guys, alright, we've got our package of bees here, and one of the first things you do is you have to pry the top off and get that can of syrup out and get the queen out. The queen's in a separate cage inside that box surrounded by the rest of the bees. So step number one, and I've got to be careful, I'm right here at a cactus. It's a little bit cool, so I'm suiting up. I'm just not going to, I don't feel like getting stung this morning. Probably close to 45 degrees, and these gloves are sure cold. Alright, so here we go. This can is a little tricky to get out sometimes. But here we go. Well, that's not what I intended. But you get all the bees off of me, then I can take the queen inside. Alright, so let me pause this and take the queen inside and put her in the cage. One thing I wanted to mention, every queen cage has some attendant bees inside too. And they also have corks on both ends. And I've got to pry this cork off so that the sugar side over here is exposed. And then it'll eat through the sugar to get to the queen, and the queen will come out and then she can start laying. So I'm gonna go set this in there. Okay guys, so I've got to figure out a way to make this stand for these bees to be able to get inside there. So just bear with me for a few minutes. I'm gonna raise it up, I'm gonna raise the camera up so you can see what I'm doing. So Like I said, I gotta be careful because I got a cactus right here. I could walk right into it. This is not ideal. Tell you what. Think about this for a second. All right, it's sitting up like that, and I'm just hoping that they start to figure it out. I'm gonna have to leave it like that for the rest of the day, and hopefully they start to smell the queen pheromone. I see them crawling around outside now. They're getting outside the cage. Hey guys, I wanted to do a short voiceover to explain part that nobody got to see because I didn't get to video it. But actually what happened was when I set this up, I had to take off about an hour and a half of work. And so I had to go to work right after I got this set up, and we ended up going to a place that was about an hour and a half away, and I worked there until 7 o'clock that night. And when I got home, it was about 8:30 at night. My son and girlfriend had shut the door in the living room where this observation hive is. Come to find out, this hose coming from the tank going out the window had come loose somehow or another, and there were thousands of bees inside the living room. So I spent the next 3 days trying to let bees out my windows, vacuuming. I used my bee vac to get a bunch of them that night. But anyway, I just wanted to share that little part that nobody get to see because I wasn't here to record it. But and if I had been here, I could have stopped them from coming out, and I could have put the hose back on, and it wouldn't have been as bad as it was. But even though it ended up like that, I still ended up getting a good number of bees inside the tank, and so everything is good to go now. So I'm gonna let this just let this play out, and I'm gonna play a couple of songs for background music while y'all enjoy watching the bees move into my observation hive. And anyway, this next song that comes up is gonna be kind of funny. It reminds me of something that would have been on a show from the 1960s or something like that, but it's souped up a little bit. Pretty hilarious, I thought. Anyway, hope you enjoy it. Y'all take care.